Alright, here for part 2. Okay, Regina. I like her, okay? And this is mostly because I like bitchy characters. You know, I like her, I like Emma Frost, I like, oh, shit, oh god, what can I think of? Why can't I think of this other person? My brain is not working. I like Cordelia, and Buffy, I like, you know, I like characters who are willing to be, you know, the bitch. You know, the one to say what needs to be said, one willing to do what needs to be done, and, you know, with a smile on their face and saying the most horrible things. I do like characters like that, and this is my kitty. This is my kitty. And he's not going anywhere while I'm doing this, because you bite things. Last time I had a dog, this time I had a kitten. But yeah, I like characters like that, and she does bitch so well. The actress, she does it so well. She has that subtlety thing she does with both, you know, versions of herself. And it's very well done. It's like, I love to hate her, you know. It's like, oh, you're such a bitch, but you're such a magnificent bitch. So sometimes they don't do bitch very well. Oh, Jordan from Scrubs, that was the other one. Yeah. But I sometimes find it hard to understand her, probably because she is such an emotional thinking character, while, you know, compared to Rumpelstiltskin, he's more of a tactical thinker. She's more emotional, and so, you know, she makes these decisions very rashly. And I think, you know, if given the chance, she'd probably rethink her plans here. You know, if she knew then what she knows now, she probably would have done things differently. But yeah, it's a little hard to understand her anger towards Snow. And part of this is because of some things that are odd, which I'll get to at the end, that do keep popping up. But, you know, I think it's a case of misplaced anger towards Snow, in that she can't hate her mom. So she'll hate the person who told her mom, and that's Snow, you know. Get down from there. Get down. Okay. Alright, I gotta talk fast now because of him. And, but yeah, so she can't really hate her mom because she's not as powerful as her mom, which again bears the question is how she got her powers. So she decides to use that anger against Snow, which it was like in that moment, it was like the last shreds of innocence that she had, the last shreds that this world isn't as horrible as my mother is kind of thoughts going through her head. They're all gone the second she realizes Snow was the reason Daniel's dead. And I think that was kind of it, like, she sees her as the reason she's no longer able to look positively at this life she has. That might be it. It might also be what the actress said, which is that, oh my god, what is with you? That she feels like Snow did it on purpose, that she's like, well, now I have you as my mother, so this is all good. Like, you know, she like Snow doesn't feel as bad as she should, and, you know, it is hard to understand. I hope they don't end the storyline there, because I think there is more to it than that, which again I'll get to in the end. But what the hell, Rumple? Yes, I've named my kitten Rumple. His name is Rumpelstiltskin. He does kind of look like him. We were watching the show when we got him, and whatever. But, oh, if you push that down, Rumple, why do you have to play with things? Well, go get this. Go get this. Go over there. Okay. But yeah, I hope they go more into the, hatred for Snow. And I also hope that they go more into her childhood, because that is one fucked up childhood. Okay, you talk about abuse. Jesus. Oh, man. Oh, hey, Blue Fairy, instead of fucking around with Bellfire, how about you assist Regina? Oh my god. I wonder if they were like, oh, she's fine. Let's not bother ourselves with that. Fucking Blue Fairy. Rumpel. Oh my god, I loved him. As you can tell, we've named our kitten that. My entire family loves him. And my love for him, it came in, like, the first episode, 'cause I love quirky characters. More than bitchy characters. And more than badass characters. I love quirky characters. And he was definitely a quirky character. And, yeah. He means well, you know. When you see his background story, he meant, you know, he had the best intentions. He did not go about them in the right way. And that just kind of, like, you know, endears him to you more, because it makes him seem more human than other characters. Because he has fucked up so much. I mean, honestly, like, you're pushed into a wall like that. Are you going to make the best decisions? No. It's, you know, I doubt anyone could honestly say that they do things differently if they were Rumpelstiltskin. And, again, another bears question is just what the dark curse that he has does to the host. Which is another thing I'll get to later. It's one of my theory things. But, yeah. I do like the differences between him and Mr. Gold. As definitely, oh my god. The actor who plays him, so good. What he is given, if someone else had done it, someone of lesser talent, someone who did not quite understand what they were doing, might have done it less, made it just ridiculous. Like, you know, the laughs and the, you know, the hand gestures and the lines and everything. It could have been done so terribly, but they do such a good job with it. But he does such a good job with it. And then, like, you know, you switch over to Mr. Gold, and it's like the complete opposite. He's bitter, and he's hard, and, you know, it's... But at the same time, you still see, you know, that little imp still in there. And I really can't wait to see what happens with him in Season 2. And I swear to God, I love him to death. I do. But if he did not bring back magic in order to find Bae, he is going in the stupid corner with Sydney. Oh, and he also has to give Belle the dagger. That's what he has to do. Yep. Oh, God. But, yeah. That's what he has to do next season. That is what must be done. Okay, Snow White. Oh, God. I'm not a big Snow White fan in the first place. I'm going to say this right here now. You know, of all stories, I've never really liked Snow White or Cinderella. Just because they're such ridiculous notions. One more thing before I completely get into my Snow White rant. I like how they adapted Rumpelstiltskin's character. They definitely made it a lot broader and wider than ever before, and I really like that. Back to Snow White. But yeah, I find her very bland, very boring. I think they tried to make her badass, and they did it. Okay, originally. Before she meets Charming. The second she meets Charming, though, she starts losing it. Rather, the second she leaves Charming is when she starts losing her badassery. And I hope they show more of her on her own in later seasons. Because, again, she is a good character on her own before she met Charming. You know, her with Red was a very interesting dynamic. And, you know, I liked that they showed that she did have to fend for herself while she was in the woods. And I do like that. I do like that a lot. But she just came off so bland and boring after the fact. And this might just be me because I often find characters who are in so much love to be boring. Like her and Charming. But yeah, it's like, yeah. I do like her as Mary Margaret when she is with Emma. And this is because the scenes done between them do give you that mother-daughter feel. And it is very sweet, if not a little bit creepy. again, another thing that I'm going to talk about later. But yeah, she definitely has the whole, you know, like, this is her mom kind of feel. Like, in the episode, I don't know what episode it was, but she was sad and because of David, and she was lying on her bed crying, and like Emma came in and she's like, not really sure what to do. She just lies down next to her, and that touched a chord with me. That really felt like something, you know, I have done with my own mother when she's really stressed or she just got some really bad news, and you know, you as a child, you want to comfort your parent, but you don't really know how. And that did feel like one of those kind of scenes. And then later where she just goes full-on mom in Apple Red as Blood, where she's just scolding her, and Emma has this look on her face like a kid who just who came home at like midnight after her curfew. Snuck in after midnight. You know, like, yes, mommy, I'm sorry, mommy, I'm going to bed, mommy. It was wonderful. But yeah, I'd really like to see more of Snow on her own before she met Charming. She was really downplayed after Charming. So Charming, again, it's the blandness that I can't stand. Like, they're both of them are just so single-minded when it comes to each other. Like, it's like every other potential out there is like just gone. They spend an afternoon together. Oh, fuck everything else. I have to be with this person. I must be with this person. I will be with this person. And it even carries over into the Storybook world, where it's like, oh, forget everything else. Fuck everything else. There's Mary Margaret. I'm going to follow her. It's annoying to me, because I feel like these characters could have been expanded more and made more interesting had they not been focused so solely on their relationship. And that is why I cannot get behind that ship. I am sorry, but I'm not Snow and Charm. I'm not a Charming shipper. He's good before he meets Snow. I like the fact that he was willing, to do all this for his mother, which, okay, his mom is never brought up again after the fact, you know? When George is threatening him, he never brings up the mom again. Like, I were you, I'd bring up the mom again, okay? I'd get the mom and hold her captive. God, I'm horrible, but you know, she's never brought up again. She's either dead or he has short-term memory loss. Yeah. But at the very least, when he's smart when Snow White is not involved. Look at it. Seriously, look at it. Every time he is not directly trying to find Snow White or be with Snow White, he is smart and resourceful. Every time when he's with her, oh, fuck it. Intelligence goes down. The same goes for David. Same fucking thing goes for David. Yeah. So again, these two, I swear to God, every time I'm a very character-based person when I'm watching a show. If there is not a character I like on the show, it could have the most intricate plot, I'm not going to watch it. And if there's a show that's really kind of crappy, but there's a character that I absolutely love, I will stick through that show until that character dies. You know, and then if I hear the characters in Robot Tactical, like, boom, I'm back on the show. But yeah, but for these two, and this specific show with the way it's formatted, if I see in the title card that it is mostly, it's like Snow and Charming, blah, 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 it's like, can I skip this? Oh, and hey, thanks, freaking on-demand people for ABC. Why the fuck can't I fast forward? You can disable it during commercials. I don't care. I want to fast forward through the crappy parts of the episode I didn't like and just watch the parts I want to watch. Like, pay for the fucking service. I want to be able to fast forward. Okay, coming up to the 15-minute mark here. And I am not even done with all the characters. Like I said, this is going to be long.